I used to think that adventure meant leaving the country, that to feel wonder, I had to fly across the oceans. But this time, I drove. No maps, no checklists, just a camera and a question. What stories are still waiting to be told right here in Louisiana? I ended up in New Iberia, a town people pass through but rarely see. But if you slow down, and I mean really slow down, you'll feel stories humming in the soul. And maybe, just maybe, realize you don't have to leave home to find what you've been searching for. And as I arrived walking through the town, waiting for my Airbnb to be ready, my Airbnb host said, "Hey, we have our annual Plein Air event and you should go check it out."
My name is Kirk Larson. I hail from Hicksville, New York. That's a noun, not an adjective. And this is my 5th year doing Shadows-on-the-Teche, now Teche plein air. I love to travel the country. I love to discover new places, new cultures, food. I'm a big foodie and cook. And one thing I love about Acadiana is the hospitality everywhere I go. I happen to be a water person. I love sailing, rowing, swimming, fishing, and so I'm naturally attracted to the water and boats. There's something you don't see anywhere else. That is a crawfish harvesting boat, and I've seen them on land, and this year I was on my way to paint some other boats down in Intracoastal City, and I saw that in motion, and I said, that's unique. I gotta stop and draw it. Keep your ears peeled for plein air. And when you see an artist painting outside of an easel, that's plein air. But when you hear about that, you go check that out. Every single one of these paintings, there's a stamp on the back that just certifies that it was blank last Saturday morning. So we are now exactly 1 week and like 3 or 4 hours past that. And every painting here got created during that time.
I then wandered next door to the Bayou Teche Museum, and I realized quickly that this is a living story of culture, industry, music, and art born from these twisting bayou waters. There's interactive exhibits on sugarcane fields that fed generations, salt mining that shaped the land, and even spaces that bring local music and Cajun sounds alive. One room recreated the studio of George Rodrigue, the New Iberia artist whose blue dog paintings became world famous. It hit me. This little museum holds the pulse of this place, its people, and the art that came from them. I was able to stay at the Tensas Tower, a literal lookout over the bayou and one of New Iberia's best kept secrets. It's part history, it's part hideaway, and it's completely unexpected. Waking up above the water and watching a light move across the cypress trees is really a treat, and it's really an experience. The beauty of small towns is stumbling across a small cafe where I got a chance to sit down and talk with the operations manager.
My name is Lavelle Collins. I'm from New Iberia, Louisiana. Well, Church Alley has been open since 2001. Okay, here we are in 2005, right? Correct? I've been here 1.5 years now, taking over as operational manager. And also in the time working on a 3rd location in Delco. So it's been a busy couple of years and expanding, learning a new way of, I don't know, it's not a way of living. It's just, I guess, learning some new information, new knowledge. And what I love so much about Church Alley, it's pretty much the tourism. I don't have to travel around the world to get those around the world to come into the establishment.
I took a quick stroll through Shadows-on-the-Teche, which felt like stepping into a conversation with the past. This wasn't just a beautiful home, it was a reminder that history is layered, complicated, and still echoes in the walls. Built along Bayou Teche, this place tells stories of wealth, power, creativity, and contradiction. Every room held elegance, but also tension. And standing there, you realize preserving places like this isn't about glorifying the past, it's about understanding it, because you can't move forward honestly until you're willing to look at what you've been. Avery Island. I've been here before. I remember coming to the Tabasco Factory on a field trip back in elementary school. Coming back as an adult was different though. This small corner of Louisiana produces a sauce that's recognized all over the world, a global brand rooted right here on Avery Island. Walking through the grounds, tasting every Tabasco flavor, even the Tabasco ice cream, and it made it feel playful and personal again. During the week, you can actually tour the factory and watch the production happen in real time. Seeing how something so iconic still made with attention and tradition reminds me that some of the biggest stories don't come from the big cities. They come from staying grounded and doing the things the right way, generation after generation. And right next door is Jungle Garden. It's one of those situations that's better experienced and not explained. It's a place that you don't rush through, and you allow it to reveal itself as you go. And the beauty of having no itinerary is you get moments that just stop you in your tracks. And this is what happened when I came across this A-frame cabin. I had other plans and other destinations, but this is where my journey stopped, to take it in because it was so peaceful and so relaxing as a great little gem on the outskirts of New Iberia. So this is a reminder to slow down sometimes, and that adventure is around every corner.